The dual threat, Christian McCaffrey. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the 49ers and the Rams under the
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is... Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they enter play here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
The LA offense going to go to work for the first time, and it is the veteran Matthew Stafford at the helm in his 16th NFL season and 4th with the Rams.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Stafford.
He's got Cooper Kupp on the slant.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Cooper Kupp
with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
And the Rams need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
Well, it wasn't a 1-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Well, the 49ers getting ready to go on offense, and it's the Pro Bowler Brock Purdy at the helm in his 3rd NFL season now out of Iowa State.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Throwing here, Purdy.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Purdy from the gun.
Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
The Niners had 8-5 to start play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
You talk about this Rams defense.
They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
4th down try. Here's Purdy.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. To throw is Stafford.
That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing again is Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Stafford. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Now Stafford.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone is at a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this 1st quarter.
And the Rams have taken a 13-0 1st quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC. Room here to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
With a lot of the media, Charles, ourselves included, starting to prep those MVP ballots, you wonder if last week's performance, which he admitted was not very good, if that hurt him at all coming down the stretch.
Less than 50 yards on the ground in last week's game that you referenced, and let's face it, if he has another game like that, we'll erase him from the MVP discussion. He won't even be...
The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Set, go.
Purdy now to throw. That's caught downfield by Kittle.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted.
John Johnson with the INT. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. Now, he's had a knack for finding the end zone all season long. His numbers reflect that. Here we are in the month of December, and he sits atop the NFL leaderboard in terms of rushing touchdowns.
The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Here we go.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
41 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
And his throw is incomplete.
These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visiting Niners who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Santa Clara. Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
60 Bobcat, 79 Bronco.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Check, Panther. Reload. Check out.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
18, find him, go! Dragon 60.
Purdy. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
70 range. Ready?
Out of the gun, Purdy.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Here's Purdy.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
That's another 49er. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hey, smash. Ready?
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers. And his stellar campaign continues. That now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number that very few running backs have ever reached in a single NFL season. Moody good with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. L.A. readies for its next possession. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Again, it's Williams. And he's going to be unable to get upfield as they take him down at the 21-yard line.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams.
Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Niners will go on offense. First. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by Alexander Johnson, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. After the interception, here's Stafford. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now it's Stafford.
He'll get this one complete to Atwell.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Stafford. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Again, it's Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. To throw is Stafford. And they're going to get him. They bring him down with sack back at the 16-yard line.
The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Niners offense and their running back getting set to go once more. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Taking a shot for Samuel. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
They go play action here. Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Final play of the half. Purdy. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The 49ers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. This one caught by Kittle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. Throwing here, Purdy. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Purdy off the play fake. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Up the middle, it's Williams.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further.
So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
The home team's offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next one.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
2nd down and a yard. Purdy now to throw.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath.
And Kittle going to have a 49ers 1st down as he'll be taken down at the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Purdy.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
This goes to the tight end, Eric Saubert. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Again, McCaffrey.
And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey
with another touchdown, number 24 on the year.
And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
49ers 21.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
San Francisco.
Well, now how about this return?
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Rams offense and Matthew Stafford set to take over once again.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the 2nd level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line.
And the Rams 1st down.
Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. Showed off the juke, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. Now Stafford. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is indeed good, and that will make this a 9-point lead.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Play action. Now Purdy.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time,
it can make everything turn out just okay.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. Touchdown, L.A. Kyron Williams with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Now they send the tight end in motion left. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the...
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Purdy.
Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Purdy from the gun. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Purdy sets up to throw again. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Purdy looking to throw. He's got some room to operate.
Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this.